Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and I have snuck beneath xBcrafted's base today, December 26th, for Boxing Day. For those of you who don't pugilate Boxing Day is basically when you return all the boxes that you got from the department stores. Now, XB, I've heard, happens to be looking for gravel. So I'm going to put this box back, but put it back full of gravel as a way of saying thank you to FedXB for all his help all this time. I'm also realizing I don't have a sign to actually literally write thank you on. So we are going to go through his storage real quick and see. I'm sure if I told FedXB I didn't have a sign, he would deliver me one. So, a little bit of Robin XB to pay XB. Boy, none of these seem to look like wood at all. Stuff from Pearl. Okay. Wait. Here. Pre-packed stone. Wait. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to steal the pre-packed stone sign. There we go. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't need two signs that say pre-packed stone, but he does need one sign that says Happy Boxing Day from Joe Hills. So, we're going to put all of these in there. I thought about not putting these in there and, like, kind of having one of these boxes, but I was on the fence. Okay. So we're going to put Happy Box XB Day. Thanks from @JoeHills. There we go. You know what? I feel like we're in good shape. We're in good shape. Let's get out of here before he comes back. Wherever he has found a bed. And I could not tell you how much XB has contributed this season. It's always in little moments when I'm not recording. He'll swing by with a netherite pickaxe. I've been carrying this. Some of you might be like, where'd you get that? I got it from XB. You might be like, Joe, where did you get that beacon that we saw on top of the building? I got it from XB. So, you know what? Before we go, let's just show what XB is doing, too. We're going to run outside real quick. So just to provide some context for where I left that gift, Jevon's little cove is here, and then XB's base is just north of it. And it is large and geometrical. If you enjoy large geometrical bases, which is a lot of what I did last season, so you probably would. Boy, XB is nailing it. A lot of copper, a lot of open space. He still hasn't gotten the whole thing done, but you know what? It's early in the season. There's room for additional ziggurats and shapes over time. So I'm very curious to see what he does with all this. Hope you check out his episodes as well. He's been a huge help to all the hermits this season, bringing by deliveries, whether we ask for them from him or not. He's just observing our streams and letting us know what we need. So I just happened to observe his stream, heard him mention he was out looking for gravel, and thought, you know what, I'm going to need some gravel later, but I don't need it now. And if he needs it today, well, let me do a little bit of FedXB Boxing Day return here. So, here we go. Let's get out of here before he returns. Time skip. And as I emerge from the portal to show off the beacon that XB left me, I realize that XB has left me as well a Christmas gift. Merry Xmas. Xmas. I don't know, 2 diamond blocks, a silk touch pick. That's always good in a pinch. Rose bushes are super helpful for all sorts of things. Ooh, and a honeycomb. It's very festive. It's like a little wreath with a diadem in the center. So, thank you, XB, for that. I can't, as much as I try to give as well as I get, I just cannot keep up with that fella. Anyway, we'll go ahead and set that under the tree for now. I'm going to leave the tree up probably until the Epiphany. I'm a big fan of the 12 days of Christmas. I feel like folks keep trying to start Christmas earlier so that, you know, they can sell more things. Shops start Christmas earlier so they can sell more things. But, then they want to end Christmas right away so they can sell more things. You know, they're like, oh, no, we got to get the Valentine's Day stuff out, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? I'm not running a shop here, so we can leave the tree up until the Epiphany. But, okay, we actually got 2 gifts, it seems like, this year. We got the Grinch Who Stole Fire gift from Pearl in our last episode. Ooh, that had some extra gravel, so karma is already paying off for me here. But more importantly, it also had a dried ghast and some ancient Deborah. Now, that's enough ancient Deborah that maybe I can upgrade one of my other tools, maybe get a netherite spear You know, it seems like people are really into the netherite spears. But yeah, there's a good collection of building materials in here too that I can use to improve my entire building here. The offices are going to go kind of behind the balconies in an L here. I think the balconies are just going to go straight against the hallway on that side though. Much simpler visually on this side. We've only got one stage built, which was for the Christmas episode, which we just did. And although I say we've only got one stage, we've got the new news desk set up. Now, the way I'm going to film the news desk is I'm going to set the FOV to 30, and then I can drop the camera like so. And then if I turn off the overlay, I can be like, "Hi, I'm the Beetlejuice. I'm filling in for Peter Jennings, who is at a party with Elvis. First up tonight, XB Crafted, super generous. Joe Hills was supposed to be generous too, to XB Crafted, and then failed to write a good joke about it. So this whole bit's gonna end up probably being cut, unless he embarrasses himself in editing." Anyway, so FOV 30, core concept. Core concept, we've got one temporary stage that's getting torn down on the Epiphany over here to make room for some other stuff. Cubfan had talked about renting space in the studio early this year, and I say this year, next year. In 2026, Cubfan wanted to get a studio space for doing some sketches he wanted to film. So we're going to tear out this little snowscape out the window and the Christmas tree and all that to make room for that. Over here, I wanted to build a permanent set for a talk show style thing. Think kind of like Johnny Carson, late show type of thing, against this wall. And then the idea would be that these middle areas here, we would rotate sets in and out for whatever made sense at the time. So around Christmas time, Christmas makes sense at the time. But then, you know, maybe something else makes sense after. I've got some sets I need to work on for Alethi development and for some other things. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Looking at that gift reminds me that just earlier we had a visit from the fire inspector of Christmas present.
You got a lot of torches in here.
Yeah, I'm using them for measuring things out and marking where walls or certain pieces of carpet or whatever are going to be. So.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah.
Hey, it's a bit of a fire hazard, no?
It will be for a while, but it's going to be walls soon. And they'll be mostly fireproof walls. I mean, some of these, like, these logs could burn, but the terracotta won't.
I mean, you're usually safe inside anyway. Ooh, nice balconies.
Thank you. Yeah, it's all a work in progress.
I like 'em. Yeah. I've come to see your fire safety system.
Oh, fantastic. It's right out
Yeah,
this
you installed
way.
that, right?
I have installed that. Now, in case of an emergency, we've got observers installed underneath some of the blocks over here by our most flammable structure. So I'm not sure exactly where they were, but like, let's say a fire started burning and some of these blocks here started disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that shows and then activates it?
It was supposed to. I heard a piston fire.
Uh-oh.
Well,
have we already broken your system?
Maybe I never reset it after the last test. Let me check underneath here. Yeah, it was never reset.
Ah, there you go. Now it's working. Whoa. Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as you can see, we've got multiple fire breaks that will stop. Whoa!
Oh. There's a hot guy out and about. Careful,
Apparently,
that guy.
He's firing flaming arrows, so it's a good thing I'm standing in the fire suppression system.
You know what? We're testing it live, mate.
Yeah, we are.
This is great.
Yeah, so some of the water keeps the fire away from the building, but then we've got fire breaks that go down the length of the pier. So just in case the fire had already jumped to this segment, this fire break will keep it from spreading further this way, and then we got another one down there.
Okay. What about, like, this section here? Is this kind of a bit of a fire hazard?
I mean, if a fire spread within this segment, yeah, we'd have a little bit of a hard time. Scar, I think, is really trying to impale me with a spear.
I hope you've got your bed set nearby.
I probably should do that, yeah.
Oh, you're not supposed to go for me, Scar.
I was just taking available opportunity.
Clearly.
What the heck? Oh, golly, you. So, what were you saying about this entryway?
Yeah, so right now I don't have that set up, but what I'm thinking of doing is where these flaps are, putting dispensers with buckets up in here.
Oh, yeah, okay, that'll work. Because have you got room for redstone up there?
Yeah, all of the wiring for that is actually just on this deep slate line right here. So that's what spreads the signal from there. So I actually did have that installed with the thought that I could add additional buckets dropping out of here.
You totally could. I mean, you can even probably hide redstone if you had slabs on top of the roof as well, like, because then you can have that little middle row of blocks where you can stick some redstone down.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sorry, got something caught in my throat.
Take it. It's okay. Hey, Scar.
He's a little bit rusty, isn't he?
A little bit. Yeah, he just needs to practice.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting his practice today.
You know, it takes 1,000 hours or something, I think. Maybe 10,000 hours. I don't know. He'll get there.
I think he's on your mountain somewhere.
Oh, he was going to burn down a tree on that mountain. If you,
I heard about that. Controlled burning is to stop fire from spreading if it's a fire hazard. That is not a fire hazard on that mountain.
Yeah, he said it was a perspective hazard. Because the mountain looked like it was the wrong size. Because when you zoom in on that tree there, it's just too large a tree.
See, I understand. I understand his POV. But at that point, it's just illegal. Like, I can't go burning down a tree just because I don't like it, you know?
Oh. Yeah, well, you're the fire marshal, though. He can go burn down anything he wants because he doesn't like it, because he's an arsonist.
No, he can't, because I'm going to kill him if he does that. Right. So.
Even better.
Yeah. He can chop it himself. It's a safer way to do it.
So, other than adding some sort of dispensers to the marquee overhang here, any other notes about the system, things you think I could improve?
Well, what I do like is that you've got like strips of water going down, but some of these strips of water don't. I don't know if there's a way to try to, you know, because this section is technically all uncovered, but if it went through nice even strips, then you'd be great. But I know water is a bit hard to mess around with.
So each of these fire breaks is a grid of like 4x11 dispensers.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I was running out of bows. I built a whole skeleton farm, and I've been harvesting redstone and iron. But yeah, because I need 3 iron for every one for all the buckets. It's a lot to have, you know, even this many fire breaks. Yeah.
I mean, it's I think it's definitely going to help, at least. There is some fire prevention going on there. Do you have a lightning rod anyway? Oh, you got some.
Oh, yeah. I've got them out on buoys, actually, if you look out here.
Oh, nice.
I've got them out at sea.
Yeah, that's cool.
So even if they lightning strikes there, it's not going to hit me, hopefully.
Honestly, I think you're fairly covered. Oop.
It's just the arson I'm worried about from that guy.
Yeah, from that guy specifically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've got a good start. I think this section is still a bit vulnerable. So if you install anything up here, that'll definitely help you out.
Okay, great. And then in terms of the rest of the structure, I think we're in a pretty robust place. It's almost entirely stone and copper.
Exactly, yeah. The only thing really at risk is going to be your pier. Everything else, you're covered. You're good.
Excellent. Also, I was curious about the campfire. It said because it was unobserved, you took it away. If I install an observer block there, can we leave it on?
It's got to be observed by a real person.
Oh,
in my opinion. You know, you can't just have a bonfire and leave it going, you know? You gotta be aware of where your fire is at all times.
Fair enough.
What you can do is, say, for example, you could even have dispensers that light it for you when you get into the vicinity.
Oh, you can automate lighting and setting out campfires and stuff?
I reckon so. If you put some flint in some dispensers underneath some campfires, and then you set up some, like, either skulk sensors or things like that, that'll just light when you walk into the area, then you got it covered, you know?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
That would be kind of cool, to be honest. I thought of that just on the fly right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I reckon that would work, though.
I'm not sure you could use the same dispensers to light and quench the fire, though, because you need a bucket dispenser to put it back out.
You'd have to use you can use your shovel to just put it out whenever you leave the area, you know? After you're done with your bonfire.
Okay. Oh, I'll keep that in mind, then.
Or you could even have splash water potions, splash water bottles.
Oh, yeah.
You
know,
might be able to dispense those instead.
I was thinking about using those for here, like having them shoot out of the building, but it seems like they're kind of expensive, and I wasn't sure. Like, it seems like right now when we turn the system on and turn it off, it doesn't cost anything. Nothing is consumed, you know. But if we were throwing splash potions of water, I'd be burning through thousands of those a second, maybe for the length of the pier.
Yeah, that'd be a lot.
Do you have
options to consider at least?
Well, I mean, I was going to say, if the fire department had a gunpowder farm and wanted to start selling, shulkers full of splash potions of water, that might be a resource I would pay diamonds for.
Okay, interesting. I mean, I was going to also sell potentially some fire prevention items as well in the future once I get that developed.
Yeah, well, I mean, that seems like it's just kind of a pain to make my own, and if you're just making them for the whole server. Well, I'm standing still.
Yeah.
I wasn't even ducking or dodging or weaving.
I feel like he doesn't know exactly who he's going for, honestly. I feel like he's kind of going for me. He's kind of going for you. He's betting on the overshoot, but the thing is, I'm always aware of where he is, so he's just not hitting.
Poor Scar. Maybe one day. Hope he keeps with it.
It's okay. You'll get there. Can I technically put this out when I would like it? Oh, nice, I can. There you go.
I didn't know you could do that.
Fire arrows.
I didn't know you could do that. I thought they just burned until they despawned.
Yeah, I thought so too. Now we know today. At least at that time I was standing still.
Yeah. Well, I guess you can put this one out too.
Oh yeah, let me help you out there, buddy.
Thanks. Yeah, I forgot I had a water bucket because I was just putting some concrete powder into concrete. Hi, Scar. Yeah. See ya.
Keep trying, mate. Got you covered.
But yeah, I can show you how the system deactivates too if you want. We've got a manual button out here.
Sure. We got to give Scar plenty of time to, get some practice in.
So, as you can see, that's going to get sucked back in there.
It's very satisfying with the little particles.
Oh, yeah, I love it. I'm going to put that back on there. Okay, remember when I reset the system?
Sets your stuff on fire.
Okay, so what I need to do, I think, is I need to reset the sensor right before I deactivate the system. Yeah, that'll... I'm still working out the exact logic for the underside of all this, but...
Oh, did it break a little before?
Well, it wasn't broken, it was just in the wrong state.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's very well done, Joe. You're like the only hermit so far that's put any fire prevention methods in, so I appreciate the dedication.
Well, I figure I'm your neighbor, so it would be embarrassing if this whole place went up, and also Scar threatens me constantly with the flame, so it would be embarrassing for me if I didn't pretend to listen,
Yeah, no, that's valid. That's valid. I mean, he's looking at us right now, so... What do I shoot? I can't shoot him from here. It's a little far away.
Oh, I see him now. Yeah, he's up there in the tree.
Yeah, you see a little tiny face peeking out?
Yeah, he's... I guess we can just look at him all day.
Oh, see, sometimes you got to antagonize him a little bit, It gives him a bit of pep and a bit of spite, and then he'll start hitting his shots. Here he comes.
Okay, so... Hi, Scar!
Come on, Scar! So all you gotta do is step left to right and he won't hit you. It's fine.
He's got the spear this time.
Oh, he's got the spear this time?
Yeah, he's got some spirited aggression.
Spirited aggression? Spirited? Did you do that on purpose?
Of course. I'm a professional.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad we're in a TV studio. There is he. He's gonna come back and he's gonna miss. Oh, he's on top of the tree that he hates. I think he just lit the tree on fire. Is there a way up?
There used to... You know what? If we go through the studio, there's a waterway you could take. Okay, so you see these streams? You just take these the stream waterfall up on the right side.
Oh, perfect. Cheers, Joe. Let's see if I can save the tree.
Good luck.
Thank you. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Oh, it's so burning. Oh, it's so burning. Oh, there's like nothing left of this poor tree. I'm totally gonna regrow one.
If you regrow a 2x2 tree, the proportions will be even more offensive to Scar.
You're right. Oh, that's such a good idea.
It'll make the mountain look super tiny.
I think the tree's still on fire. What are you... Grow! What is it? It doesn't like something in its vicinity. Is it this block? Might be this block. There it goes.
Hey! Wow, that looks terrible.
Exactly.
He left the game!
Oh, God, no! No. Wait, I think he's coming back. Yeah, there he is. Okay, I'm just gonna wait a little bit. And then I'm gonna send that again. Perfect. Okay, let me fix your mountain.
Thank you, Pearl. Now that we've made the mountain look hideous, let's slightly fix it.
Yeah, just ever so slightly. Okay. Right, that's fine.
Yeah. I can't wait to get back down there and see how this looks from the campsite area. Pearl had to run.
Bye.
But if you look at that tree up there, that is certainly an affront to all good sense of propriety and proportionality. I'm sure that Scar is going to be really keen to try and get that burned down. But before he can burn that down or burn it up, I want to see if we can get this campfire redstone set up. We should learn from the fire inspector of Christmas present and, apparently if you break one of those without silk touch, it's just gone forever. Well, that's good to know. I was gonna say we should, like, I don't know, put in some dispensers here that have things like flint and steel in them. Oh boy, that might have been more flint and or steel than we needed. But will that work? Hey, that did light. And then we can use the shovel to extinguish that like so. So I've got dispensers underneath a bunch of the different campfires, and my thought was, okay, well, let's go ahead and dispense that. I thought, like, okay, if I put dispensers underneath each campfire, and then I set up an AND gate to a nighttime sensor and a sound sensor, we could trigger those all to fire their big fancy flint and steels whenever. You know, it isn't going well. These pistons seem to be stuck up here. So what I'm imagining we do is maybe we get rid of those, switch that back to nighttime mode, and we retract all of this. Then we go up in here, and what if we actually were to put in the underside of those logs here blocks that had, you know, like redstone on them? We're gonna put these here like so. And then on top of that stone platform, what if we put those? Okay, so now if we add a redstone charge that attacks that stone platform sufficiently, like, let's say that we had a repeater running power into that part of the platform, right? That one turns off, but only that one. So then we need a repeater underneath this one, right into that part of the platform, right? So we can basically set up repeaters from two sides like so. Okay, so this AND gate now is getting the moonlight detector and the skulk sensor. So when we move, it should now fire all that, which is fantastic. So then we can come back through here and add... Ooh, this one's actually missing one. Yeah, so we need to add a block there. 1 second. So we get our podzol back around here. That does make a lot of clicking noises continuously all night long. I'm sure you guys have a lot of ideas on how to improve this. I can't wait to hear them. Please share them in the YouTube comments section below. Anyway, you may have noticed that this episode was mid-roll ad-free. That's thanks to Patreon patron Champagne Jane. Thanks, Champagne Jane. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now recite a haiku of my own devising. Boxes all returned. Another holiday done. Hopefully well spent. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.